Hi, today's lesson is lesson 107, identifying the factors of a number and identifying the greatest common factor of two numbers. So remember, the way we can find the factors of a number and the greatest common factor of two numbers, because this can help us simplify fractions. So remember, a factor is the numbers we multiply together in a multiplication problem. There are several ways to find factors. The first way is to guess and check, and the second way is to make an organized list. Let's try the guess and check method first. Let's find the factors of 24. So the factors of 24, starting with 1, would be 1 times 24. That equals 24, so I know that's correct. Okay, then I have 2 times 12, which equals 24. 3 times 8. 4 times 6. 24 times 1. 12 times 2. 8 times 3. And 6 times 4. All of these numbers are being multiplied. All these numbers being multiplied are factors of 24. Now let's list the factors in order from least to greatest. The smallest factor is 1. Then we go 2, 3, 4, let's get some room, 4, 6, 8, 12, and 24. Now I'll show you how to find the factors of a number by making an organized list. Making an organized list is faster and more accurate than using the guess and check method. So let's find the factors of 18. Now I know the smallest possible factor of 18 is 1 because 1 is a factor of all numbers. And I know that 1 times 18 equals 18. So I'm going to write the number 1 and 18. So let's try 2 to see if 2 is a factor of 18. What number times 2 equals 18? Well, it's 9. Okay. Now we're going to check if 3 is. 3 times what number equals 18? That's 3 times 6. Now we can check to see if 4 is a factor. Is there any number I can multiply 4 by to get 18? And no, there's no whole number, so 4 is not a factor of 18. So then we're going to try 5. Is there any, what number times 5 equals 18? There's no whole number, so 5 is not a factor, so we can cross that one off. Okay. We already know that 6 is a factor, so I don't need to keep going. So the factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18. Most people think that this is a quicker and easier method for finding factors than the guess and check method. Let's try to find the factors of 30 by making an organized list. Okay? 1 is always a factor of every number, and so 1 times 30 equals 30. Now we will check to see if 2 is a factor. Okay? 2, what number times 2 equals 30? If I don't know, I can divide it. 2 goes into 3 one time. That's what 2 times 1 is 2. Subtract 1, bring down the 0. 2 times 2 goes into 10 5 times. So 2 times 15 equals 30. Okay? Now we're going to check if 3 is. So 3 times what equals 30? 3 times 10 equals 30. So we'll check for 4. Does 4 have any factors? Nope, it's not. What about 5? Okay, so next we're going to try 5. Well, I know that 5 times 6 equals 30. And since 5 and 6 are next to each other, and the next number is 6, we know that I'm finished. Okay. So the factors of 30 were 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, and 30. The second part of this lesson is on finding the greatest common factor. The greatest common factor is a factor that both numbers have in common and it's the biggest number they both have in common. Greatest common factor is often shortened into GCF. Okay. So we're going to find the greatest common factor between 30 and 18 to start with. So if we look, the common factors between the two are, so 1 is the same, 2, 3, 6, and that's it. So those are all the common factors. So the greatest common factor is the biggest number that they both have in common, and that will be 6. Okay. Now what if I did another number? So let's find the factors of 21. Okay, I know 1 and 21 are. So I'm going to think, okay, is 2? Well, no, it's not 2. So 3 and 7. 4's not, 5's not, and 6 is not. So the only factors of 21 are 1, 3, 7, and 21. So let's look for the common factors of 30 and 21. So 1 is a common factor, 3 is, and that's it. So the greatest common factor is going to be 3. That's it for this lesson. Good luck on your work.